everybody, in today's video I'll be teaching you how to make a translator in Scratch. Um, First thing we're going to do is we are going to search up scratch.mit.edu. Now we're going to press create and it will take us into this project. Now what we can do is make our translator guy. So we can delete the scratch cat by pressing the so we can delete the scratch cat by pressing the garbage button, like one there's a one right over there. Now what we can do is choose a sprite and we can search up like I'll search up earth, something like that. I don't know why, but I just did it. So we can take it and we can make it more bigger and we can center it just like this. And now we have our earth guy. I can give him some, why not? I'll give him an outline of 20 and I will I'll make his eyes. I'll get a line and I'll make him have a quite a good nice smile. So we can draw a line both to 20. We can select this corner tool and select this. Now in the middle of this line, we can select the middle of it and we can bump it down a little bit. Now it looks like it's smiling. And we can also move the eyes a little bit so it looks like it's looking at us. Now I can name this something like globe guy. And now um let's make it I named it wrong. That's why I put an L. Now we can make it look like it's in space. So we can get a rectangle that's black. If it's not black for you, just put it all the way down and make a rectangle like this. You can center that. Press this um, paintbrush tool and let's make it 14. And let's make this fill white. And now we can just press on random spots and that will just make it look like there's stars. Okay. Um, you can put as much stars as you want to, but I will put a few stars. And okay, I drew some of those lines so I can delete it. And I can put a few more stars over here. And this will be it for the Earth's background. We can press group so we can select it and center that. And actually, I'll make it come a little bit down because you can see most of the stars. But if it's good for you, just center it. Now in the globe guy sprites, let's put in some code for the translation. Now first thing we can do is press this extension tool and there's this extension called translate. We can press it and it gives us these two blocks. This language one and this translates any word to any language. Now we're only going to be focusing on this block today. We're not going to be using this language block. So now, first thing we can do is get a one flag clicked, go to control, and get a forever loop. Now we can go to sensing and ask, what word do you want to, to translate? It's going to ask what word do you want to translate, and we can put that inside the forever loop. And since we're going to use this answer, since we're going to use this answer block input a lot, we're going to just make a variable and let's right click on this variable and press delete my variable. Let's make a new variable and let's call it answer, and press enter, and make sure it's ticked for all sprites. Now you can press this blue check mark and it'll just hide it so it doesn't show on the screen. And you can get a set answer inside the forever loop under the ask what word do you want to translate and wait. So we're going to set answer, go to sensing, and get this answer. Now what we can do is say ask to what language. So it's going to say to what language, and then we can um we can get it's going to say to what language, and then we can get um a say. So it's going to say ask to what language, and then we're going to say go to translate and get a translate, and go to variables and get the answer, and come to sensing and get the actual answer. And we put an uppercase A on our variable, and there's a lowercase a in the normal answer. So now it's going to say translate answer to answer, and go to control and get a wait until, go to sensing and get a key space pressed. And now you see when we press this, it says what word do you want to translate. We can say hello, press enter to what language, French, and I don't speak French, but I know hello in French is bonjour, so it should say bonjour. Now I press enter, it says bonjour, and that is perfect. Now we say something else like um monkey, and then I press enter, and then we say to any language like German, it says Affe, or however you pronounce it. So now it seems like we're done, but we're actually not done yet, because you see when you go to the translates and you take this, there is Chinese simplified and Chinese traditional. So what if they pick Chinese and we don't know if they want it simplified or traditional? So first thing we can actually do is go to motion, and this is not where we're supposed to do this, and I forgot it. We have to go to x00 and actually put that in the forever loop. Now to fix this, get to go to control and get an if else, put that right here. Now we can go to operators and get an or, and get this equals, and press right click on this equals block and press duplicate, and take this and put it on the left side of the or, and take this and put it on the right side of the or. Now what you can do is go to sensing and get an answer, and an answer over here. And now we can put Chinese. So if they're saying Chinese with a capital C, or Chinese with a lowercase c, and put that inside this if, and we can duplicate this, and we can put this inside the if, and instead of this answer over here, we can translate answer to um um put this, oh, don't do that actually. We're gonna ask another question, and we're gonna say simplified or traditional, and we can put a question mark so they're answering it, and I spelled simplified wrong. And now when um this happens, um we can get an another if else and put this right there, and we can actually duplicate this, and we can put this inside the else, and we can say duplicate this. So put right click on this word or and put duplicate, put this inside this if else, and put simplified with a capital S and simplified with a lowercase s. Now we can duplicate this and put this right here. Take this away, change this to Chinese simplified, and then get an if and duplicate this and change this to traditional. I spelled it wrong. Traditional, and change this to traditional with a lowercase t, and we can duplicate this and change this to Chinese traditional and put that inside here. So now we got all of this, and we see if it's Chinese traditional or Chinese simplified, which is good. So we can put what word you want to translate, and we can say something like frog, and we can say to what language, Chinese. And okay, it's not working. Um, answer equals Chinese, or oh, okay. Take out this and put this over there, and we can say frog to what language, Chinese, and we can say simplified or traditional. We can say traditional. Press enter, and I hope this is correct because I don't know how to say speak Chinese. Um, oh wait. Okay, it seems like it's right because this looks the same as this. King I'm sorry if I said that wrong. If any of you watching are Chinese. But anyways, it works. So yeah. Any anyways, this has been Shifting, and I'm out.